She's following me around.
Maybe we can learn something about the town. Might help May's case.
Alrighty. I want to look around. Can I do that? I have to do what she says, I guess. Alrighty. Can I speak with the lawyer a little more? Probably not.
So, how did your meeting go with the judge?
Informative. But he's not telling us everything.
Don't worry. Come back tomorrow. He'll be in a better mood then.
Alrighty. Let's see. Can I go here? What's this? Evidence. Probably need to go there at some point in the game. Look at this.
That group is really chanting up a storm. What has them so angry?
Apparently they want justice. How do I leave this place? Not this door. This one? What was I supposed to do? I needed to go to the museum, I think. Something like that.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice!
Can I go get ice cream? Probably not. Looks
The
empty.
shops aren't making a lot of business right now.
Oh, that's why. I want to go this way. Can I go this way?
Ooh, should we take the witch tour?
I don't think I can. So I have to walk this way. I already spoke with her, so I'm not going to do that again. What's this? I can go in
Darn,
here.
Missed the opening hours. Better luck tomorrow.
Or not. What is it? Some kind of shop. Do you have to stand so close behind me? Have you ever heard about privacy? Natural herbs. I've heard of it. Did I need to go there? Probably do. So let's go to... I don't know. What's here? Some artists? Oh no, it's a protester again. This is really confusing. I don't want to go this way.
Fire at Hathorn House. We all know certain renegades in this town know something or two about fire.
May Perry, you don't think she'd do it again, do you? She was so young.
Wouldn't surprise me. Creeping around back alleys with her hood head down? Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Well, with her history, she's bound to already be in the sights of the neighborhood watch. So we'll find out soon enough.
My thoughts exactly.
So everybody thinks that May is guilty. Apparently, if she is or isn't, it doesn't really matter. Guess they just need someone to blame. Okay,
The
look at
Salem
this.
Museum. Prime address for local history and information on the infamous witch trials.
Still have to get used to the voice and keep thinking who's speaking to me, but it's Nancy. This is the shop from the witch that's chanting
It's
outside.
locked.
Yep, because she's on the pedestal. Oh, I can go to a graveyard.
It'll be more useful to explore the graveyard with a tour guide.
Oh, it's a tour. Well, let's go to the museum. If I can get there. I don't want to hear more gossip. This is really annoying system. I just want to go left. And I have to make this weird walk around. Finally, we're here. Street art in Salem coming soon. The 1692 witch trials discover the most enduring and emotional events in American history. So the book we were reading in, I think, Austria, in the castle, was also about witch trials. So it's all connected, probably. This is very bright.
The figure of a Puritan woman accused of being a witch. These were ordinary people, just like anyone else.
Let's speak with this woman.
Hey! Sorry about the mess. We're in the middle of installing a big showcase. So what have you seen in town so far?
We decided to do the
protesting.
Real Witches tour.
Oh. You talked to Olivia.
What's with her getup? Witch? Street magician, maybe?
Everyone has to make a living. Is she
True
telling the
that.
story about a coven living here in the recent past?
Yeah. Why?
Just bad taste.
Olivia is quite the local character. I hope you don't mind if we do the tour. I want to see more of the town, and finding out a place's old superstitions is kind of a habit I've gotten into.
Yep.
I'm excited to look around the museum.
Of course.
By the way, if you're noticing a difference in the audio, that's because I turned down the audio of the game because it was too loud for me. So that's why. Let's see, what can we do here? Can look at something.
There's something off about that bookcase. Need a closer look.
It's probably a secret passageway, I'm hoping. So, do I need to speak with her again for a ticket? Or can I just take a look? What's this? Roger Conant founded Salem in 1626 as a colonial town which was first called Naumkeag for the settlement's location at the mouth of the Naumkeag River. The settlers wanted to call it Salem, inspired by the Hebrew word for peace. Despite the peaceful beginnings as a settlement of immigrants, Salem is best remembered for the witch trials of the 17th century, the deadliest witch hunt in American history. England had their own witch trials also in the 17th century and had passed a Witchcraft Act, making it the law to put anyone who practiced witchcraft to be put to death. The settlers knew about the dangers of witchcraft through their own histories, but history still repeated itself. From 1692 until 1693, over 200 were accused. The court of Oyer and Terminer was established by Governor William Phips to interrogate those accused of the work of the devil, witchcraft. See, it was a religious thing, that's what I thought. Phips and his active deputy governor, Thomas Danforth, both men of position and wealth, appointed judges to preside over the trials. One of the harshest judges on the accused was the rich and powerful magistrate Judge John Hathorne. Hathorne's examinations and interrogations relied on spectral evidence, and it has been noted in history that he often judged with an assumption of guilt. Many believed the accusers often gained in wealth and land rights from the accusations and sentencing that was solely based only on spectral evidence. Alright, so it was a corrupted system. After the dark period of the trials, laws were changed and Salem's shipping and merchant economy grew. The settlement became a place of assembly for officials during the War of Independence. Many luminaries hailed from Salem, including noted author Nathaniel Hawthorne, born in 1804. So he's a descendant. Oh no, it's written a little bit different. So maybe not then, I don't know. It is a coincidence though. Oh, I keep forgetting I can show the text like this. Never mind, already read it? Who's this happy face? It's just there randomly. What is that? Is that a joke of some kind? Is this... I can enter the witch store from here. At least when she's not shouting outside. I want to go in there, but probably cannot.
How's the investigating going? Any progress with May?
Nope.
I've got some leads.
Really?
I haven't had much progress with May, though. I was wondering if I could ask you a couple of questions, if you have time.
Sure thing. How can I help?
She's just standing there doing nothing. I can't read this. Can I show you something? Oh, what do I want to show her? The pumpkins? Let's ask that.
So what's the deal with these pumpkins?
Oh, yeah. I've prepared some pumpkins that visitors can carve and bring with them to place around Salem. Feel free to give it a try if you want. It's really fun and completely free.
Alright. I'll just show you something, I guess. Don't know what.
Can I show you something? I found this letter at your house, and I'm curious who wrote it.
Let me see it.
Do you recognize it?
No, I don't. Were you digging through our trash?
I do that.
I saw it. Couldn't help myself. What can I say? I love a good puzzle.
It's trash. Can you keep your assistant out of my garbage?
She's not my...
Assistant isn't really the right word.
I can think of others.
Fine. Anything else?
Nancy doesn't let any details slip by her, no matter how mundane. And that just might be what we need to help May.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what it is. I've never seen it before. Could be one of May's weird friends from school, for all I know. Okay?
I thought she didn't really have any friends.
Well, I don't know who wrote it, okay?
No need to be so defensive. That means you're probably lying, and you do know. You probably got it. I don't really care about this, but let's ask it anyway.
What's this new showcase about?
Yes. This new showcase is going to be really cool. Just in time for Halloween, you know?
But what is it about?
If you come back on Halloween, I'll show you.
Why not just tell me?
Talk to you later.
So not much I can do here, I think. Oh, I thought I could turn off the light. Oh wait, I can. What? Oh, this is the pumpkin. Select shape. And then what? That's fine. Maybe I need to change all these pumpkins in town. And I need to know what they should look
Done.
like.
This looks great. Now to find a nice place to put it.
See? Found pumpkin. Where? Oh. Wait. Rust be gone? Why do I have that? Ladder, lighter, tour ticket. Oh, I have a tour ticket. She gave it to me then. What do I do with it? Do you know?
Well, we have the tickets. Let's go see the lame witch of Salem. Oops. I mean real witch.
Oh, I have to ask her to give me the tour. Alright. Let's do that. How do I leave this place? Oh my god. I keep seeing this logo.
The carefully researched genealogy of several accused witches. Their names weren't fully cleared until 2001.
That's not that long ago. Where is the lame or real witch? Depending on who you ask. How do I walk around? This is so annoying. But why can't I go this way if I can't do anything? That doesn't make sense. So I have to walk all the way around. Let's speak with the witch.
This tour sounds interesting.
Welcome on my tour.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Found tablets. And now what? Visit witch tour spots. Alright. But how? Could you explain something to me? So probably it is the cemetery? Is it not? I don't know. Yep. Did I not choose Junior? Why is this so complicated? Give me a little more explanation, please. This is probably an important statue. If I can look at it. Use tablet.
Before you stands Abigail Hathorne, helping the accused witches escape the grasp of her own brother, Judge Hathorne himself. Abigail freed many from their holding cells until the judge caught her in the act and locked her up in a cell deep within the Hathorne house. The statue was given the name Little Liberty in honor of her valiant efforts to free the innocent.
Side by side.
Oh my god. Hathorne House.
Not yet. There are some more things I'd like to look into before I'm done.
Come on, Drew.
What do you mean done? I thought she was gonna give me the tour instead of just give me a tablet. That's a little lazy. Here you have that logo again. Oh, does that mean it's part of the witch tour? Probably.
You stand before the remains of Salem's most zealous and conniving judge. So lacking in morals was Judge Hathorne that he sentenced innocents to death while claiming the estates of the dead as his own. Unlike the more remorseful Judge Sewell, Hathorne never felt any guilt for his part in the Salem witch trials.
How do you know that? Did he not want to repent? Was it someone else? Book of Apologies. Samuel Sewell. All these names ring a bell. So I also saw that symbol in the museum. Oh my god, leave me alone! So that's probably also part of the tour, if I can get out of here. See, here's that symbol.
It was a time of horror, when the witches who walked the earth were wrongfully prosecuted and thus stripped of everything. These are the ghosts you'll find here in Salem. Their homes taken, their knowledge destroyed, their lives erased.
That's a little dramatic. Oh, wait. Oh, she scares me every time.
The Salem Museum, known formerly as the Town Hall, not only a great resource for the Salem witch trials, it also holds records of other interesting facets of our local history. Anyone visiting Salem does well to seek out the forbidden knowledge hidden in these halls.
Forbidden knowledge? Why not just tell me? Just visit witch tour spots. But where? Oh wait, there's also a symbol there, so she probably has to tell me about it.
Through these woods lies the infamous Hathorne estate. It was common during the Salem witch trials that the lands of the accused were taken and resold for cheap. The judge himself bought many such lands, and on them built his grand estate. The Hathorne House has since come to represent all the wrongs that were inflicted during the trials.
Not yet. There are some more things I'd like to look into before I'm done.
Come
Like
on,
what?
Drew.
Tell me what? What do you want to look into? Did I already do this one?
These headstones bear names lost to history, but some believe they belong to those sentenced for witchcraft. A condemned witch was forbidden from being buried on consecrated ground, but many victims were buried by loved ones in secrecy, and some may have found their eternal rest beneath these unmarked graves.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
Where's this statue in the cemetery?
Little Liberty. A highlight of my tour. Many people come here just to get a picture of it. It is said to portray Abigail Hathorne, helping the accused witches escape the trials. Some even believe that Abigail's ghost still walks the forest surrounding the Hathorne house, her twisted soul now dragging the living into the afterlife.
You should make movies.
Talk to you later.
I have to just walk around to see what I've missed. That's a fun experience. Not. Maybe something in the museum then.
How's the investigating going? Any progress with May?
Do you have more information about the witch trials?
Do you have any more information about the Salem witch trials?
Did the exhibitions manage to spark your interest?
They did. I found this display showing the ancestry of the accused, but it didn't seem fully complete. I was wondering if you had more information stored here somewhere.
Well, we do have the upper floor, which is also where I keep most of my accused witches' stuff.
Would it be okay for me to go up there? I'd really like getting a better picture of the history of Salem.
Usually we don't allow people up on the second floor. It's restricted. But...
Oh, thank
maybe
you.
just this once I can make an exception. You are here to help, after all. So
Sure
if you think
did.
it would benefit you, feel free to go up there.
Thank you.
I'll open the door for you. It's actually really cool. The stairs are hidden behind a bookcase. Hold on.
Oh, I thought she would open the other door. But probably not. Let's go check it out. How do I get there? I have to walk all the way around, of course. At least she does this in one go. So, let's see. I have to say, I recently played the first game, the remastered version, and it looks better than this. Salem and the Prohibition. The AW sign is suspected to be created by bootleggers during the Prohibition. Criminals used the sign of the AW stating it stood for another way, cleverly thinking those opposing strong drinks would believe the AW signs to be proclaiming and meaning to choose another way for lifestyle, to choose to turn from the use of spirits. While some believed that to be a good message to turn users to another way of life, it was in reality only a cover. To smugglers and gangsters, the AW sign was code for another way out. The AWs were carved in trees and were hidden markings used as a sign that marked the path that led the way to the hidden tunnels underground so they could smuggle their goods out. The directional signs, according to tales, led to secret underground passages to smuggle the illegal goods to gangsters and gain wealth off of the illegal beverage. The bootlegger's old inscription marked the way to underground tunnels that helped to transport beverages and goods under the nose of the law. Maybe they are still here in Salem, the secret passageway, and I can go through them. Maybe?
Someone's a busy bee. Old court protocols, ancestry records. Tegan is really digging deep into the witch trials.
And is that suspicious? The real evil was in the accusers rather than those accused. The shame of being associated with the killings of the innocent in the Salem witch trials had a devastating impact on those associated with the accusers of the innocent who had blood on their hands. For the descendants, the shame was often too great to endure. Many moved from the area to start new lives, others changed their names. Famous author Nathaniel Hawthorne was such a descendant. See, I was right, he's a descendant. Author Nathaniel Hawthorne was born Nathaniel Hawthorne, like I said, it's just a W. And he was the great-great-grandson of the noted ruthless judge John Hathorne, who had sent many to their deaths in the trials. The spelling of his name was changed, in part to remove himself from the connection to his ancestors' shameful past. At one point, Nathaniel Hawthorne felt he was under a curse. He often wrote about Salem and the shame and sadness he felt. In his book The Scarlet Letter, he wrote of John Hathorne, so conspicuous in the martyrdom of the witches, that their blood may fairly be said to have left a stain upon him. Reverend Samuel Parris did not apologize. However, he did state that I may have been mistaken. He was kicked out of the village, but his family remained. It was rumored in later years of there being an ancestor that altered the name to Perry. Interesting. So the Perrys aren't really the Perrys, but probably Paris, because that's very alike. So they are descendants from a reverend who did not apologize. He was kicked out of the village. And the Paris is Tegan and May, right? So that's probably why people are reacting to them in that way. The AW, the Accused Witches Organization, recognizing the injustices of the past by honoring and supporting the ancestors of the accused, righting the wrongs of the past. We fight for justice and clearing of all of the family names. We educate with special lectures in the meetings to remember the past and prevent witch hunts of the future. They're still doing this? It's a safe community to express your feelings for the lost relatives and to seek ways to honor their memories and where those descendants of the accusers can seek forgiveness. Fundraising for the memorial for lives lost in global witch trials and relatives and descendants around the world. Join us in fighting for the evidence that proves the innocence of the wrongly accused. The past cannot be repeated, raising awareness through education, events and memorials for the accused. Healing series, special community support for the accusers and the accused for healing of the past to grow a better future. Power, a movement to reclaim selected lands that were illegally lost to greed in the trials, for the creation of centers for memorials, events and lectures. This is important. That's what I think, at least. Because it's about, I've read in the other, or maybe she told me in the tour, that the judge claimed lands, accused people of being a witch wrongfully, and claimed the lands to be his own. And now probably the ancestors want to reclaim those lands. Have their rights today, they can be restored through global centers that educate, restore and honor all of the accused. So that's probably what's happening, they want their land back. This is a lot of text. Are you a descendant? Is it some sort of list? The Salem witch trial descendants have spread all over the globe, with 20 victims executed, over 200 accused, and over 150 having been arrested, accused and convicted. Now have a growing number of descendants and relatives. They have an interest in discovering their pasts and honoring the victims. Do you have family ties to those accused? Here at the History Museum of Salem, we keep genealogy lists in memory of the accused. Be sure to join the family tree and support events and lectures. Alright, that's one. Samuel Wardwell, accused of witchcraft, executed by hanging, born to Thomas Wardwell and Elizabeth Woodruff. Accused by 14-year-old William Baker Jr. Was greed and gain a possible motive for Samuel Wardwell being proclaimed guilty of witchcraft? Is that a question or do they know it? Sarah, his wife, had the largest estate she would lose if her husband was convicted of witchcraft. The province of Massachusetts Bay law stated that those accused of witchcraft and dealing with the devil would incur a loss of inheritance and property rights. The victims and relatives were not protected of their rights. Descendants of the accused fight for their rights. Sarah Good. Be the good younger dog of mercy. Sister to Martha kill him. Oh, those names don't mean anything to me. Tried and hanged. Sarah Good, accused by Abigail Williams and Betty Paris. Paris? That's the Perrys, isn't it? Of the Reverend Paris. Spectral evidence was known to be false. So they are descendants, those two sisters I mean, of someone who accused an innocent person. Her daughter of age was judged with witchcraft of age 4, examined by Judge Hawthorne, found guilty as youngest child accused and sentenced and was put in jail in chains. Neighbors did not like her scornful nature and requests for charity as she was a poor woman. The trooper called her a witch first, then the Paris girls, all creating stories to have her tried for witchcraft. I don't know how long ago this is, but maybe this little girl, it seems she's still alive, wants to take revenge. Probably, on the Parrys. That's that. Oh, she scares me every time. Is there something here? I don't think there is. Oh, this is nothing. Why don't I have notes? Normally I have notes, right? Nancy's writing things down. No, she doesn't do anything. Did I choose senior then? I don't think I did. Well, let's go down. This door is still locked. Maybe it's nothing. And she's still saying visit the spots.
Oh there, watch your step. In recent years, these maws into the deep unknown have opened. There was once a vast network of tunnels beneath Salem, used by smugglers during the Prohibition. Most would have you believe that these tunnels are now collapsing. But you have to wonder if there could be something more sinister behind these sudden maws into the unknown.
Okay, I'm officially exhausted. Let's head back to the Perry house, okay?
Cool, that was the last one. So I was right, there probably are still those underground passageways. Did she say back to the Perry house? May. Alright.